Slinte, welcome to Facts Bite Daily. March 17th is all about shamrocks, parades, and green everything. But was St. Patrick really a snake whisperer, or just a kidnapped teenager who became a saint? Let's pinch some myths and pour the truth, Irish style. Did you know St. Patrick wasn't even Irish? He was born around 390 AD in Roman Britain to Christian parents. At just 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and forced into slavery, spending 6 long years tending sheep. His incredible story includes a daring escape on a pirate ship, only to return to Ireland after studying to become a priest. For 40 years, he worked as a missionary, converting pagans to Christianity using some very clever methods. He died on March 17th, around the year 461, which is why we celebrate his feast day then. He's the patron saint of Ireland, but you won't find any leprechaun sidekicks mentioned in his autobiography. So how did this day become the party we know today? Originally, St. Patrick's Day was a quiet, religious holiday in Ireland starting in the 1600s. People went to Mass and had a feast, but believe it or not, all the pubs were legally required to close until 1961. The big, boisterous celebrations actually started with Irish immigrants in America. They wanted a way to celebrate their heritage, so they turned it into a more secular and rowdy affair. The very first St. Patrick's Day parade in the US was held in New York City, way back in 1762, led by Irish soldiers marching before the American Revolution even began. Now, it's a global phenomenon. Dublin's festival has drawn millions since a tourism push in the 90s, and Chicago has been dyeing its river green every year since 1962. That tradition started by accident. They were using plumbing dye to trace pollution leaks, and now they use 40 pounds of a special eco-friendly emerald dye for the party. All right, let's get into some myth-busting. First up, did Patrick really banish all the snakes from Ireland? The reality is, Ireland never had snakes to begin with. The post-Ice Age seas kept them from ever reaching the island. The story is most likely a metaphor for him driving out pagan beliefs. Next myth. Did he use the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity? It's a great story, but there's no proof of it in his own writings. The 3-leaf clover only became a popular symbol in the 1700s. And what about 4-leaf clovers? Nope. The 3-leaf shamrock is the real star. Finally, corned beef and cabbage. That's actually an American invention. Irish immigrants in America swapped out their traditional, more expensive bacon for the cheaper corned beef. Here are a few more quick bites of blarney for you. St. Patrick's original color was actually blue. Green only became associated with the day during the Irish rebellions in the 1700s. And why do we wear green? According to folklore, wearing green makes you invisible to leprechauns, those mischievous little shoemakers who guard pots of gold and love to pinch anyone they can see. On St. Patrick's Day, people in the US drink about 13 million pints of Guinness. That's double the normal amount. And the very first parade wasn't even in Ireland or Boston. It was in Spanish Florida in 1601. So, from a solemn Saint's Day to a worldwide wear green or get pinched party, St. Patrick's Day is a perfect example of how holidays evolve. It's a celebration of Irish pride with a big dash of American flair. Were you shocked by the no snakes twist or the story behind Chicago's Green River? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Did You Know magic. Next up, we're tackling the question, did Vikings really wear horned helmets? Stay green and stay lucky. Thanks for watching.